Yo, what's going on, family? I hope you and your loved ones are well. Unfortunately, I don't bring good news for you today, and it gives me no pleasure to report the following. It was reported yesterday, June 2nd, that the Philippines Department of Health Secretary Ted Herbosa urged President Marcos to declare a national public health emergency over the spike in HIV cases. He warned that the Philippines now records the highest increase in new HIV cases in the world. The health secretary said, quote, 57 new cases a day. That's a 500% increase. We have the highest number of new HIV cases in the world. That's what's alarming. 57 a day. That just boggles my mind. All right, but anyway, back to it. Mr. Herbosa said the Department of Health has already launched several interventions, but the worsening situation demands stronger national action. End quote. Although those interventions were not actually detailed. Personally, I think they should have listed those initiatives to further cement how serious they are indeed taking this. Herbosa said what makes the situation even more alarming is that HIV infections are now being detected amongst much younger individuals. According to the Department of Health chief, the youngest case reported is a 12-year-old child from Palawan who is already sexually active. The Department of Health said in the first 3 months of 2025, a total number of 5,101 HIV cases were confirmed. This was higher than the 3,409 cases confirmed in the same period of 2024. Here in Cebu City, in the first quarter of 2025, there were 101 new HIV cases reported. That's only reported. Having done some light reading on this situation, the Philippines seemingly has had a big problem with this. From 2010 to 2023, the Philippines witnessed a rapid rise in HIV infections, recording a 543% rise in cases between 2010 and 2023. 1 in 3 people living with HIV is diagnosed at the late stage, compounding the health challenges. Nearly half of the new infections in 2024 were among individuals ages 15 to 24, with men who have sex with men accounting for 89% of these cases. I will display a few graphics for you while I give you a little insight. These numbers are very concerning as a whole, and I can tell you these numbers are likely much higher because there are so many people here that do not go to the doctor until they have one foot in the coffin. Many people live in poverty, and if it's between going to the doctor and buying food for their family, well, you know which one they're going to choose. I hope this information is a wake up call for many. Filipinos in general don't like to use condoms, and some actually get insulted if you want to use one. They feel like you think they're dirty and have diseases. But in reality, it has nothing to do with her. It's about protecting yourself and your health. Fellas, I get it. She's fine as hell, and you just have to know what it feels like. Trust me, I can relate, but I urge you to protect yourself because that little sweet Filipina you think is so nice and innocent could and most likely has had multiple sexual partners, and she was certainly unprotected. And let me be frank, prostitution is a big problem here in the Philippines. It's the world's oldest profession for a reason. And with poverty being so high here, many resort to prostitution because she thinks it's the only thing of value that she has that a man will pay good money for. You would never think in a million years that Althea Marie de la Cruz was selling it multiple times a week for 2,000 pesos a pop. Be safe out there, family. You have one life to live, and her lady bits ain't worth having to take medication for the rest of your life and dealing with all of the complications that will come along with your one night of passion with the wrong person. Apologies for not having a better topic for you and not hitting you with some funny clips as per usual. But when I saw those numbers, I just had to update you on the current battlefield situation here in the Philippines. Please hit the like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.